Sven Hedin was a Swedish explorer, geographer, and travel writer, who is best known for his adventurous expeditions across Central Asia, particularly his journey to Tibet and his exploration of the vast, little-known areas of Asia during the late 19th and early 20th centuries. He was born on February 19, 1865, in Stockholm, Sweden, and from a young age, he had a passion for adventure and discovering new parts of the world. Hedin's interest in geography and exploration began when he was still a child. His love for nature and faraway lands led him to study at the University of Stockholm, where he learned about the world's mountains, deserts, and distant countries. During his studies, he became fascinated with the mysterious lands of Central Asia and Tibet. At that time, these areas were largely unknown to the outside world, and their geography was filled with myths and legends. Hedin dreamed of one day visiting these lands and learning about their hidden secrets. In 1886, after finishing his studies, Hedin began his first journey to the east. He traveled to Persia, modern-day Iran, where he explored the country's mountains and deserts. His travels through Persia opened his eyes to the challenges of exploring unknown territories, and he started planning even more ambitious expeditions. In 1890, he left Europe and headed towards Central Asia, where he would become one of the first explorers to map the region in great detail. Over the next few years, Hedin made several journeys into the heart of Asia, including trips to the Taklamakan Desert, the Karakoram Mountains, and Tibet. One of Hedin's most famous expeditions began in 1895. He set out from Russia and made his way into the mysterious lands of Tibet. This was a difficult and dangerous journey because Tibet was not open to foreign travelers at the time. The region was controlled by strict Buddhist monasteries, and it was not easy to get permission to enter. However, Hedin was determined to learn about Tibet's geography and its people. With great courage and perseverance, he succeeded in reaching the high-altitude plains of Tibet, and he spent many months traveling through the region. During his time in Tibet, Hedin made important geographical discoveries. He mapped the region and explored the Tibetan Plateau, a vast and little understood area of the world. His work provided valuable information about Tibet's rivers, lakes, and mountains, and he even became the first person to see and record the sources of some of Asia's major rivers, such as the Yellow River. Hedin's travels in Tibet were groundbreaking because no one had been able to explore these areas in such detail before. His discoveries were published in his famous work, The Geography of Central Asia. In addition to his exploration of Tibet, Hedin is also known for his travels to the Taklamakan Desert. This desert, located in the northwest of China, is one of the most remote and inhospitable places on Earth. It is known for its scorching heat, sandstorms, and lack of water. Hedin made several trips to this area, and was one of the first people to chart its vast, barren landscape. His travels through the Taklamakan Desert were difficult and dangerous, but they helped scientists understand more about the desert's environment and its geography. Another important part of Hedin's work was his exploration of the Karakoram Mountains. These mountains, which are part of the larger Himalayas range, are known for their towering peaks and glaciers. Hedin was one of the first explorers to map the Karakoram and document its geographical features. His explorations of these mountains helped to provide valuable information about the region's terrain and its potential for future development. Throughout his travels, Hedin was not only an explorer but also a writer and photographer. He documented his journeys with great care, taking detailed notes, photographs, and maps. His books, which include Through Asia and the Central Asian Expedition, became bestsellers and made him famous around the world. These books provided readers with a first-hand account of his adventures, as well as a detailed look at the geography, culture, and people of the regions he visited. His photographs were also an important part of his work, as they provided visual evidence of the places he had explored. Hedin's work was not without controversy, however. Some of his discoveries and maps were criticized by other explorers and scholars, who questioned the accuracy of his data. In some cases, Hedin was accused of exaggerating the details of his journeys, and some of his claims were later proven to be false. Despite these criticisms, Hedin remained a respected figure in the field of exploration, and his work is still studied by geographers and historians today. In addition to his exploration of Asia, Hedin was also involved in political and scientific matters. He was a strong supporter of the idea of a united Europe, and believed that it was important for countries to work together to share knowledge and resources. He was a member of several scientific societies, and was involved in the development of scientific research in Sweden and Europe. His influence extended beyond his travels, and he was a prominent figure in the Swedish scientific community. Hedin's travels and research helped to open up new parts of the world to scientific study and exploration. His work was a significant contribution to the field of geography, and his discoveries changed the way people understood the geography of Central Asia and Tibet. Even today, his maps and books are used by researchers and adventurers who continue to explore these regions. Sven Hedin continued his work as an explorer and writer until his later years. He wrote many books and continued to make contributions to the field of geography throughout his life. In his final years, Hedin was honored for his achievements, and was regarded as one of the greatest explorers of his time. He passed away on November 26, 1952, but his legacy as one of the world's great explorers lives on. Sven Hedin's journey through the unknown lands of Asia was a story of courage, determination, and discovery. His explorations of Tibet, the Taklamakan Desert, and the Karakoram Mountains were groundbreaking and helped to reshape our understanding of the geography of Asia. His writings, photographs, and maps continue to inspire explorers and researchers today, and his name remains synonymous with adventure and exploration. His contributions to geography and exploration have left an enduring mark on the world, and his legacy continues to inspire those who seek to discover the world's hidden corners.